Hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with another video. I'm here to give you my review of WWE Super Showdown 2020. The show got off the air over an hour ago. I myself personally just finished watching the show, kinda. Excuse me. I just watched. I just turned on my laptop to do this review. Actually, I'm recording the audio technically on my phone, but I'm gonna put it on my laptop in Movie Maker, of course, to make into a video, which you guys are watching right now. So, yeah, Super Showdown. What I think of the show, it was solid, honestly. It wasn't the best show in the world. There have been way better PPVs. It wasn't the worst thing ever at the same time. A lot of smocks are butthurt over the show because of the main event. But I'm here to give you guys my review, give you my thoughts. Yeah, it was I'm sorry if I sound like I'm slurry, guys. I literally woke up like 3 hours ago, like 3.5 hours ago, and I only got like 4 to 5 hours of sleep after being up for a while too, you know. So and the show had already started when I woke up, so I went back to watch whatever I missed. And then after I watched the whole show, by the way, I skipped all the entrances and promos except for the Brock Lesnar Ricochet one. Super Showdown. It's in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, which I didn't watch Crown Jewel last year because this guy was an asshole. He pissed me off for no reason. I didn't even do anything wrong. He was just being an asshole, and he ruined he ruined me wanting to watch Crown Jewel. So fuck that guy. I hope he gets fucking terminated from YouTube. Honestly, the guy's a fucking asshole. But because that guy was like, here's what happened back in October. I was like, hey, I don't know if I want to watch Crown Jewel or something like that. And that guy was just being a dick. No reason. He was like, don't watch it then. Fucking asshole. I'll punch his fucking face in if I ever see him in real life. Anyway. Super Showdown. Like I said, solid show. I'm glad I watched it. You know, it's the closest thing to WrestleMania, so that's why I was looking forward to it. Honestly, could have been a lot better, like with all these Saudi shows. And yeah. First, we kick off with the kickoff match. We have the OC consisting of Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson versus the Viking Raiders, Erick and Ivar. I'll be honest with you guys, I was over the match the moment I started watching it. Like I said, I had already watched the whole show before I went back to the pre-show to watch the one match I missed. And I was over the match before it even begun. I was like, okay, just end already. And honestly, the Viking Raiders, even though I wasn't even cheering for them, I was cheering for the OC. They actually impressed me a couple times. Like, I think Ivar was doing some like really big man like acrobatic moves, if you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. Either way, the OC hit their finisher for the 1, 2, 3, and that was it. Okay, that's the pre-show or the kickoff. Now the show officially, like I said, guys, I woke up like 3.5 hours ago, and like I only got like 4 hours of sleep. So if I sound like I'm trying to get this review done or anything like that, that's just because I'm pretty tired right now still. Yeah. Anyway. The show officially begins. We have the Gauntlet match for the Tuwaiq trophy. This was honestly like I was honestly really excited for this match. Honestly, it could have been so much better. It could have been so much longer. I'll get into it. I'm not going to say every single participant now because I feel like you want everything to be a surprise when I review every match. So, alright. So it started off with R-Truth and Bobby Lashley. They fought. It was actually fun watching them fight for a bit. R-Truth, R-Truth, and Bobby Lashley, honestly, I thought what they did against each other was pretty fun. And R-Truth actually rolled up Bobby Lashley and pinned him. And Bobby Lashley got eliminated from the Gauntlet. And it was funny because after the match, Bobby Lashley attacked R-Truth. I don't know why, but that cracked me up when Bobby Lashley was just attacking R-Truth after the match. And it was like, he's supposed to be pissed off, but to me, Bobby Lashley had such a blank look on his face. That cracked me up. I feel like I'm one of the few people who actually likes Bobby Lashley. Yes, I like Bobby Lashley, okay? I really do like him. I would like to get a shirt, honestly. That was funny. And then the current US champion, Andrade, comes out. He's next in this Gauntlet match. And this is the first time I've ever reviewed a Gauntlet match on pay-per-view. I feel like it is, honestly. This might be the first time I've ever reviewed a Gauntlet match. Wow. Please do more Gauntlet matches on pay-per-views, WWE. And it was Andrade versus R-Truth for a little bit. And Andrade, right off the bat, R-Truth was down, went straight in attacking R-Truth. They fought for a bit. Out of nowhere, R-Truth pins Andrade. I didn't even know how exactly that happened. It was funny because Johnny Gargano can't beat Andrade, but R-Truth, who just got the crap beat out of him by Bobby Lashley, can beat Andrade. Man, I think I'll say that to my mate. I think I'm gonna say that to my friend. Hold on. I'm saying to my friend right now, R-Truth, after being beaten down by Bobby Lashley, has pinned Andrade, but Johnny. I wonder what he's going to say to that. I just found that pretty funny fact. I wonder if it's... He just laughed at my message. R-Truth, after being beaten down by Bobby Lashley, has pinned Andrade, but Johnny Gargano hasn't. Oh, wait, I wonder what my mate says. I hope he doesn't mind me putting it in his review. In my review, sorry. In my review, not his. What he's going to say.
Reason 567 of why R-Truth is the GOAT.
Oh, yes, exactly. Oh, another friend of mine just messaged me saying, go ahead, I'll wait till you get back. But yeah, I'm just going to keep doing my review. I got you, my friend. Yep. What was I talking about? So R-Truth has pinned Andrade, but Johnny Gargano hasn't. And who came out after Andrade? Oh yeah, it was Erick Rowan. Erick Rowan came out. Then it was R-Truth versus Erick Rowan for a little bit. Then R-Truth accidentally knocked over Erick Rowan's cage. Eric, my friend, I'm not the biggest fan of you as a wrestler, but I'm not sure why you would bring out your cage. You should leave him or her backstage if you don't want him or her getting hurt. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of Erick Rowan as a wrestler, not gonna lie. So, what I wanted to happen was Erick Rowan was the first in the Gauntlet match, and he gets pinned right off the bat, like with a roll up or something. You know, I didn't hate him personally. It's not like I want Erick Rowan's family murdered or anything. I'm just personally not a fan of him as a wrestler. If I did meet Erick Rowan in person, I'd be like, hey man, you know, he's probably a chill guy, and I would like to hang out with him, honestly. He probably is a cool guy to chill out with. I'm just not a big fan of him as a wrestler, you know what I mean? He's just not for me, you know. Although I did really enjoy his match with Roman Reigns at Clash of Champions last year. I'll say that. Erick Rowan got mad. He attacked R-Truth with steel steps. Then Erick Rowan got DQ'd. He was eliminated. And then AJ Styles comes out. He's like, yeah, I got this. Then him and R-Truth fight for a little bit. Actually, it wasn't really a fight. It was just AJ Styles beating him down, honestly, for a while. And then he locked in the calf crusher, and that was it. And then who was supposed to be the final entrant in this Gauntlet match, Rey Mysterio. His music hits twice, actually, and AJ Styles is a little cocky and smiley. I actually really enjoyed AJ Styles tonight, honestly, how he was so cocky against, Rey Mysterio and stuff. Against R-Truth, sorry. And then, but AJ Styles, and then we see backstage that the OC had taken out Rey Mysterio. Okay, the OC had taken out Rey Mysterio. And then that's what. And then AJ's like, announce me as the winner. All right, just make me the winner. All right, because he ain't coming out. And then they were like, if AJ Styles' opponent doesn't come out before the count of 10, then he will be the winner. And I wish AJ had won, honestly. Oh, far out, I spoiled it. But I don't spoil the big thing. AJ Styles, the ref counted to 5, I believe, and then we see that the OC had been taken out backstage, and then AJ's like, "Oh crap!" And we see black boots, we see what looks like a black coat, we see black pants, and AJ's like, continue counting, have me win the whole thing. And then, dong, 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 out comes the Undertaker. Yes, Undertaker has replaced Rey Mysterio, setting up a huge dream match at WrestleMania, which is pretty much guaranteed now, that I'm so excited for, man. Obviously, Undertaker AJ Styles, a match that I am proud to say I actually did in my Universe Modes WrestleMania before WWE did it in real life. It was on my last WrestleMania. It was actually a pretty awesome match. Undertaker comes out, AJ's like, "No, you're not supposed to be here," And then Undertaker doesn't even remove his outfit. Choke slams AJ Styles, and then does the thing he gets AJ's hands, folds them. He does the rest in peace pin thing he does. 1, 2, 3. Undertaker, just like that, wins the whole Gauntlet match. Holy crap. I love Undertaker. I would have preferred, this is not how I would have booked the Gauntlet match personally, but it was still a fun Gauntlet match, It was still a fun match. It was still a solid match. And I was actually super excited for this match. I thought this match could have been excellent. This match honestly had potential to be excellent. How I would have booked this match, I would have had Erick Rowan versus R-Truth open the whole Gauntlet match. Then I would have had R-Truth roll up Erick Rowan instantly. Then I would have had AJ Styles come out then, and then have AJ Styles versus R-Truth for 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes of goodness. Then after that, have Bobby Lashley come up, have him and AJ fight for 30 minutes. Then Andrade come out, him and AJ fight for another 30 minutes. And then Rey Mysterio comes out, him and AJ fight for 20 minutes. And then AJ wins the whole thing. That's how I would have booked on the match. And that would have been a 5-star match probably. Oh man, and that match probably would have been 3 hours long, but I don't care, man. I would have loved that shit. I would have loved it. I would have loved it, man. Alright. Next match. This is... How far are we into this review? This is 14 minutes, and we're only on the second match of the official show. Smackdown Tag Team Championship Match. The New Day, consisting of Kofi, Kingston, and Big E, defending against The Miz and John Morrison. Honestly, this might have been my match of the night, if I'm being honest with you. I really enjoyed this match, honestly. It was a lot of fun. It was actually way better than I expected. I had so much fun watching this match. Oh man, there were a few awesome spots I remember that did happen. I don't remember the spots exactly, but I think Kofi Kingston like did some type of dive to the outside and he missed, crashed to the floor. That was brutal. The Miz landed a skull crushing finale on Big E for a near fall. John Morrison, of course, doing some cool stuff. And these teams fought some more. It was a really fun match, honestly. Then eventually Miz skull crushing finale. Kofi Kingston for the 1, 2, 3, and the Miz and John Morrison are your brand new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, which I'm ecstatic about. Oh man, they gotta be going into WrestleMania. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, honestly. I hope so, and on the main show, I hope. Well, it depends on what else is on the card. You know, this is. Yeah, I'm excited to see Miz and Morrison at Mania, is what I'm saying. Next match, we have Humberto Carrillo versus Angel Garza. This was a fun, solid match, honestly. I enjoyed it. I didn't even know these two were related, honestly. And then they said they're family, they're cousins. And I'm like, oh, cool. And you know what's cool? Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo are both Libras, like yours truly. I really like that. Just a cool fun fact I wanted to say. And these two just did, it's what you'd expect. Just a fun match. Some flippy stuff, some cool flippy stuff. And Angel Garza, there was like this moment in the match where they did like a ton of roll-ups on each other. And Angel Garza eventually did a roll-up of his own for the 1, 2, 3, defeating Humberto Carrillo. So that was good stuff. So yeah, it was a solid match. I enjoyed it. Next, we have the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship match. Seth Rollins and Murphy defending against the Street Profits, consisting of Angelo, Dawkins, and Montez Ford. Another solid match. It was fun. I actually did watch Raw on Monday, the latest episode of Monday Night Raw, and it was actually I actually enjoyed it. It was actually the first time I watched Raw in forever. And Seth Rollins versus Montez Ford in that one-on-one match was actually pretty dang good, And I really enjoyed it was just a solid match. I mean, it's Seth Rollins and Murphy against the Street Profits. What's not to like? I mean, and at the end, I really enjoyed the ending. Seth Rollins, not even a legal man, did a curb stomp to Angelo Dawkins. Murphy pinned him for the 1, 2, 3. My boys, Seth Rollins. Well, Seth Rollins is my boy, and Murphy, still your Raw Tag Team Champions, which I am ecstatic for. All right, next up we have the Saudi Arabia pandering match. Dolph Ziggler versus Mansoor. During this match, Dolph Ziggler said that Mansoor is nothing compared to him, and he is 100,000% right. They're only having Mansoor win all these matches in Saudi Arabia to pander to these fucks. And I'm over it, honestly. I did not care about this match at all. I knew they were just pandering to frickin' Saudi Arabia. I didn't care for this match at all. Obviously, Mansoor won. I wish Dolph had won. If I was a WWE wrestler and they asked me to lose to Mansoor to pander to Saudi Arabia, I'd say fuck no. Fuck that. And if they force me to do it, I might actually win the match anyway, even if it's not even in the script, just to piss off. Like screw you, I'm not losing to frickin' Mansoor, man. Pandering, man, to these Saudi Arabian fucks. Dang. Alright, next we have the WWE Championship match. Brock Lesnar defending against Ricochet. This match makes me scared for WrestleMania, honestly. I thought the Royal Rumble had settled my fears, but maybe not. Okay? I don't think Ricochet got a single bit of offense in this match. I think Ricochet tried to do a running kick, and Brock Lesnar countered. Brock Lesnar hit a German, then eventually hit an F5. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Oh man, it's a shame. I was actually really excited for this match, man. I would at least 5 minutes, man. At least 5 minutes. And it could have been a really fun sprint like Balor and Lesnar from last year's Royal Rumble pay-per-view. But no. And that's why I'm worried. That's why I'm worried about WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre, WWE Championship. Because Because I'm worried that's going to be a squash match, and that might actually be the main event, man. Like, I'm worried that's going to be a squash match. But I don't know, man. But that was Brock Lesnar versus Ricochet. It officially happened. You know, it kind of reminds me of the situation I had. Well, situation I was feeling about Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg back in 2017. I was like, if Brock, this was before WrestleMania 33, 3 years ago, obviously. If Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg at WrestleMania 33 is a squash match, I'm going to be pissed off because we had a dream match in Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar happen 3 times and it never really happened. Because all 3 times it was a squash. So this is another dream match that happened but not really. Brock Lesnar versus Ricochet. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, but thankfully, Brock versus Goldberg did not end up at WrestleMania 33. I mean, did not end up being a squash. Well, I guess kind of was, but not a squash in a way. I feel like we got the proper Brock versus Goldberg match that we wanted all along. So yeah. Next up, we have the steel cage match, Roman Reigns versus King Corbin. Solid match, honestly. I enjoyed it. Wasn't the best match in the world. Wasn't a 5-star technical classic. But they used the chain a lot. Corbin kicked out of a couple Superman punches, actually. And Roman Reigns, it ended with Roman Reigns. He wrapped the chain around his hand. Super punched King Corbin for the 1-2-3. Cool. Next up, we have a match that for some reason I didn't care for. Well, I was initially excited for this next match, but the only reason I stopped being excited for it was because I was just ready to watch the main event. I was excited to watch the Universal Championship match. WWE Smackdown Women's Championship match. Bayley defending against Naomi. You know, WWE finally, or Saudi Arabia finally got a brain and had women fight in Saudi Arabia. I know they did it at Crown Jewel last year, but I didn't watch Crown Jewel. I knew that match was happening, though, and I was happy that match was happening. Having women matches in Saudi Arabia. 1 women's match for each show. I feel like a hypocrite right now for reasons I won't get into right now. But anyway, Bayley defending against Naomi. I don't remember much of this match, honestly. And like I said, I skipped all the entrances, because I did watch the show late, I'll admit. I skipped all the entrances and the promos, so I could just get to the matches. The only thing I remember about this match was Bayley. Bayley looked really pretty in this match, not gonna lie, at one point when she got pissed off. And I'm not sure why these two were wearing t-shirts. I'm kind of curious, but not really at the same time. But, Bayley locked Naomi with her t-shirt or whatever, and then kicked her head and retained the title by pinfall just like that. Anyway, that was that match. Sorry I don't have much to say about the match. I was just ready for the main event, which actually got spoiled for me by accident. The main event, because I thought that my WWE Network, actually Bishop's WWE Network, had skipped a lot. And then for that reason, I accidentally backed out, and then I got back in. And then I rewinded it, and then I saw the result of the match, And then I was like, oh man, I was excited. Like, I was kind of hopeful that's how the match ended, but like at the same time, like I wish I hadn't gone and spoiled. You know, so that confusion got me accidentally spoiled the main event, man. So, anyways, main event of Super ShowDown 2020 WWE pay-per-view PPV WWE Universal Championship Match. The Fiend Bray Wyatt defending against Goldberg. Jum, 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 jum. Na 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 na. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, so the Fiend. Here's how the main event went along. The Fiend and Goldberg were staring at each other. Then out of nowhere, Goldberg hits a spear, goes for a pinfall for a 1 count. Then does 3 more spears, then a jackhammer, pins the Fiend 2-3, and defeats the Fiend, and wins the Universal Championship for the 2nd time. Goldberg is your 2-time and brand new Universal Champion. I was honestly ecstatic for that. And honestly, all the smocks online are whining and complaining and bitching and crying so much right now online. And even though I would have preferred Bray Wyatt to lose the Universal title at WrestleMania, I'm just happy to see him lose it. Honestly, to me, this is revenge for him defeating Seth Rollins at Crown Jewel last year. I didn't watch Crown Jewel, like I said, but when I heard that my boy Seth Rollins lost the Universal Championship, I was so sad, man. Like, I was like, no! What? I was so sad when Seth lost the title, man. But now, he's lost it. The Fiend has lost the Universal title, and I'm happy to see he at least lost the title. I was, like, excited to see, like, the Fiend versus Reigns at Mania for the Universal title, or the Fiend versus John Cena for the Universal title. A match that might still happen, honestly, but just not for the Universal title. And anyway, I would have preferred... I only wanted Cena to challenge for the Universal title, honestly, if he had won the Royal Rumble. But, you know, Cena's returning tomorrow on Smackdown. I'm excited for that, of course. How long is this review? 27 minutes. My review is longer than the Gauntlet match. Man. No, that's my review of Super ShowDown. Yeah. Looks like it could be Goldberg versus Roman Reigns for the Universal title at WrestleMania, which I hope does the main event. I would like to see that match, not as the main event though. And I still would have preferred Fiend versus Rowan, but anyway. Yeah, but anyway, that's my review of Super ShowDown. It was honestly, now I think about it, it was just an alright show. I enjoyed the Smackdown Tag Team Championship match the most, and the Gauntlet match. I like those 2 matches, and I'm happy with the result of the main event. And I know there were a couple other solid matches too, but nothing I probably wouldn't watch the show ever again if I'm being honest. Yeah, this is a show that I can easily live without ever owning on home video, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, that's my review of Super ShowDown. You guys might very well disagree heavily on what I said, especially about the main event, and that's fine, okay? Just please don't hate on me for having my own opinion. Anyway, 2 more stops until WrestleMania. We got Elimination Chamber, which isn't far away at all. That's like a week away, man. Elimination Chamber. They need to start building more matches for Elimination Chamber, man. And NXT TakeOver Tampa Bay. And, of course, WrestleMania itself. I'm so excited for I was more excited for WrestleMania when I thought it was going to be... I was more excited for WrestleMania before the results tonight. Honestly. Man. So yeah, I'm slightly less excited for WrestleMania now, because we got Goldberg as Universal Champion. I was more happy that Bray Wyatt lost the title than Goldberg winning. That's what I'm saying, honestly. And I don't know, man. There's still, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what the full card ends up being for WrestleMania. Hopefully WWE can get me as excited as I was before with the show. And I got some more comments about anyway, yeah, that's my review of Super ShowDown. Sorry for that long ass pause, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.